Greetings, peace and blessings. Happy Thursday. I'm the Moon Mama. How y'all doing today? Look at little Ma'at down there. There she is. She's chilling. Let's see how long that lasts. So, happy Thursday. Thursday is the day governed by Jupiter. Jupiter is currently at the 20th degree of Aquarius. And Jupiter in Aquarius is asking us, do we have the faith? Do we have the conviction of purpose and mission and vision to fulfill what we're here to become, what we're up to, right? To actually have a sense, have a belief that your life is something really valuable and necessary. So before I go into that though, I want to invite you to register for the Rebirthing the Authentic Self course or the 13 Moons course. The 13 Moons course is an incredible course that is designed to help participants work with the new and full moon energy every single month. It's better to join the class at the beginning, which is at the last quarter phase of the month. We are now about a week into this work. So if you joined now, you would need to catch up, but it's possible if you wanted to, or you can wait and join when we have our next opening, and we will have a marketing event for that, and I will announce that. That'll be about 2 weeks from now. And then the rebirthing course we're about to move into our third cycle for that, which is going to be focusing on your integrity, your career, like how to access the power to do work that is true to who you are. So many of us are doing jobs just because of money, and we need, and that's a trap, to get involved in things that are good financially or economically, but they are not good for our spirit or our soul. And so we feel lost and depleted. You might have, your bills might be paid, but your energy has been drained by being in an environment that doesn't really suit you, or working with people that aren't really inspiring to you, or just, the mundane, right? So if you are interested in accessing a new frequency, a new energy for this age of Aquarius around being in your integrity and doing work that actually is aligned with your soul's purpose and mission, I encourage you to register for the Rebirthing the Authentic Self course. Okay, so how are you all doing? We are moving really quickly into the equinox, and which is this weekend. And that energy is so pristine. The sun is going to go into Aries. And when I say we're going to be in an entirely different reality, like as an astrologer, or as a human being that before I was an astrologer, when I hear myself say the stuff that I'm saying now, I'm like, you sound like a crazy person. But it's the astrology that helps me really understand what's happening. And also, I understand how I lived before, really recognizing how astrology works and how it helps us understand the dimensions that we're in, and understand that there are many aspects, and that we can use the energy or the energy uses us, and then understanding what our country sort of does that usurps our power. Before I understood this, if I would have listened to somebody like me, I would have thought I was crazy. But all I can say is that the evidence of it is that our worlds are really shifting and coming undone, because there's been so many aspects and astrological transits that are changing our way of being. One of which is Jupiter in Aquarius at this time, because we're moving into the age of Aquarius. And the age of Aquarius is an energetic that asks us to be true to ourselves, true to our divinity, true to how God created us, and our astrology allows us to be able to access that. For instance, before I understood my astrology, I was hell-bent on being somebody's wife. And it was an interesting thing, because I would want it, but I knew that it wasn't really true for me at the same time. And one time I was seeing this gentleman who was like brilliant and successful, and he was a little bit younger than I am, but he was a millionaire. And he wanted us to partner, and I was like, I could feel inside of myself. I was like, if I partner with him, I'm going to become lazy. I'm not going to really fulfill my potential to do what I'm here to do. I'm going to get on his program and do the things that he wants to have done or needs to have done to fulfill his program, which was a fine choice. But that just wasn't, I knew that it would be me bailing on myself, bailing on my soul's purpose. And so astrology helped me realize that my life is not here. I'm not here this time around to be in a relationship that's where my life is centered around a relationship or centered around parenting. My life is about my work. It's about my mission. It's about my service to humanity. It's about my service to God this time around. And being a wife and being a mother, all of those can be also about service to God. But that's just not what my service to God is this lifetime. It's something different. So my astrology really helped me get clear about who I am, what I'm up to. And now my life, I just feel like I fit. I just feel like, oh, I'm where I'm supposed to be. This makes sense. I'm not lost any longer. I feel found inside of myself, and it's a really profound experience. So I encourage you, because Jupiter in Aquarius at the 20th degree is grateful, like grateful for who you're becoming, grateful for recognizing that you've always been taken care of. One of the things that I like to look at and realize, I've come from really challenging, wicked experiences, and in that I have always been cared for. I have walked through the valley of the shadow of death, and I have not feared any evil, and there has been no evil to fear, because the spirit of the divine has been with me and is always with me. And so I'm deeply grateful for that. So today in your life, look at where you've come from and give thanks. Like, really take into account everything, especially the challenging things, because it's the challenging, difficult things that really give us the power to harness who we're becoming, that give us the power to recognize that we're more than what we thought we could be. I've shared before that when I was pregnant with my son and they diagnosed me in the pregnancy with my son having Down syndrome, something told me, Spirit said, this is going to help you develop the truth of who you are. You're going to find that you are more than you ever thought you could have been. And so I'm grateful for that. Even though that was a very challenging experience, I'm profoundly grateful for it. So Jupiter in Aquarius says it's like the blessings, the expansion, the gifts of your life, of what you're becoming through gratitude. Be grateful. And the moon today is still in Taurus. And this Taurus energy is rich and earthy and sensual, and for me, it's just been really making me sleepy, to tell the truth. I've been very, very sleepy because of the equinox that's coming in and the time change and all of that. But the moon was at the 24th degree when I checked, and 24 degrees is humility. And that goes perfectly in alignment with gratitude, because humility says that I'm a part of something greater, that I matter, that I am significant, because what I do supports the whole. What I do is necessary for everyone. And Taurus in the earth realm, it's like really understanding your value. You are valuable. You are necessary. What you desire is important. How you show up is a part of a greater tapestry of life. Do not count yourself out. Really understand your worth and your value, and that it matters. Hey, honey. Hey, honey. I'm doing my video. Come sit here. Come sit here. Come sit here. Okay. So today I encourage you, as Jupiter, we're having a Jupiter day, and Jupiter's in Aquarius at the 20 degrees, gratitude, and then Taurus Moon at the 24th degree of Taurus, really understanding that your value, that you are a part of something greater, and that how you show up is very significant and matters. We're in the very last days of the sun being in Pisces, and so our spiritual gifts and abilities and miraculous powers, energies, telepathy, clairvoyance, healing, Reiki, all of that sort of stuff, all those energies are really being heightened right now and coming on board. So I encourage you to give thanks for your life, every experience, all the things that have allowed you to be compassionate, that have encouraged you to be empathetic. And Pisces is about compassion. So literally settling into the allness, that all is well, that what you do matters, that you are grateful for everything that you have experienced up to now, and that your life is in service to something great. It's in service to God, right? In service to the goddess. So with that, I'm the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful day. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.